Oh yes, good morning once again, and thank you for keeping it to Church of Uganda Family TV. It is a Friday, and you know every single Friday we always have someone coming in from the Uganda Police Forces, and yes, to discuss matters of security, order, and all that we really require, safety and so on, as I can mention. So today it is a blessing once again to have my brother coming in to join us. You've seen him a number of times, but today he's here once again more to discuss security consciousness and alertness in this period. This period, we shall term it and we shall break it down for you immediately. Now, ASP Ssebuliba Muhammad, the Community Liaison Officer for Nansana, is here with me to discuss this. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes.
I'm privileged to be here once again. And by my names, I'm called Assistant Superintendent of Police, Ssebuliba Muhammad. That is the Divisional Community Liaison Officer, Nansana. I'm privileged and I'm honored to be in this place.
How is Nansana like before we break down to...
Nansana is normal so far, though there are some little happenings that we are on to invade and have a solution on everything.
Okay.
You know, everything happens and it depends on where you are when things happen and what is the solution to that has happened. Okay. But we are working hand in hand with the community to see that we eliminate all those sorts of things that are hindering our progress as a community.
Security consciousness and alertness in this period is what we're going to be discussing here today. And maybe first and foremost, for a person out there, what is security consciousness and why is it important?
Security consciousness is a way of being that can make you safe in your community. In this, security, you know, security is a big thing and it tackles all corners of the life. It is known specifically for the way you move, but it is in the homes, in the schools, in the churches, in the mosque. It is big, because someone, when he says that security consciousness, thinks we are talking about the security at police. No, it goes beyond. Security consciousness starts with you.
Okay.
Your security matters. Before any security agents comes in, as you, what have you done? Which part have you prayed? And just know, security consciousness comes in with you being responsible of your life and your community. You are the first keeper. You are the first custodian of your security. Therefore, when we bring in security consciousness, means the way of you about community security.
Okay. So during this kind of period, I understand it is an electoral period. Are we receiving any threats? Could there be any threats that someone could be conscious about?
And in everything, you just have to know that in every level there is another challenge that comes in. And the challenge we have to know is the challenge that in our community still, because these challenges are not imported. No, they are the same challenges we always have, but now they are coming in an identical way. Why am I saying this? The reason, the challenges that I get from school are not the challenges that I get when I'm in school. In this period, there's so much excitement. People think that this is something that has happened and has never happened before. No, the season we're in has never happened. But how are we handling the season? Because why am I bringing in the season? Seasons come and go, but you stay. Therefore, I am talking about that period that we are in. This is a period that is not usual. It is an unusual period. Therefore, we just have to be conscious on how we are going through this. Because one of the things I always tell people, that mind about the destination than the path. You know, when you look at the destination, you persist in the path.
Yes.
But when you look at the path, you won't reach the destination. Therefore, let's not look on what is happening right now. Let's look after it is done, what next?
What next? Okay.
That is where we divert from knowledge and truth, and we go by bandwagon. And we go, why am I bringing this? That this is a situation, this is a season where things of excitement are happening.
Okay.
Where people are going to splash money for their own benefit and intentions. In this scenario, no. What? Because we are looking at a bigger picture. We are not looking, we are not myopic, we are not stopping on what we see, but we see beyond what we see. Therefore, in your movements, what are you seeing? In you being in that congregation, what is your intent? What is the intent of the person that has called a congregation? Is this person selfish, or is watering his dream? There are two things I want people to know. Supporting your dream and being in your dream, they are two different things. Okay. I have a dream, Ssebuliba, but is my dream tackling you? Is my dream of any impact to your dream? You might support my dream and you lose your dream. That's right. Therefore, in this season where people are watering, flourishing, reaching in their dream, what about you who is supporting their dream? Is your dream of any benefit? Therefore, why am I saying that in this season, we are in a season where everyone with pure intentions bad intentions, he has intentions. Because an intention, you cannot stop someone from having an intention. Yeah. Good or bad, he has an intention. Yeah. But what intention is that person having? In this scenario, like, for example, if I have come to represent the community, do I want to represent a community that is not in existence? If I'm coming and because these people that are coming in, they don't know what is being streamlined. But me, who is coming, I know. I know that I have to pass here. I know that I have to be with such a number of people on my campaigning ground. Therefore, why should I go an extra mile to contradict with the law that I want to support? That is what intention is that person you are supporting. Is he after you being alive, or is after him reaching the goal? Therefore, that's why we are bringing in the consciousness, self-evaluation. As a youth, as a person, a Ugandan, love yourself and love your country. If you want something good to happen, why are you destroying what is there? That is the self-consciousness I'm talking about. If you are, because that is why biblically it is saying that if you are faithful in a small, that means you'll be faithful in a big. That means the smaller you have, treasure is so that you receive an increase on what you have. But you are destroying the little you have and you are yearning for the big. Come on, it is not going to be a miracle. Therefore, youths, let's treasure what is in our country. Let's treasure our security. Let's treasure what we have. You want to destroy the buildings because you are excited by someone who is saying, hey. But after destroying that building that is there, do you see tomorrow? Are you aware of what has happened before? And are you aware what can happen now? And do you know what is going to affect other people? Don't be selfish. In this period, we don't want selfishness. Why? Because if you are not security conscious, you're going to destroy what is built. Yet you want to increase. Then how are you going to increase? Yet you have destroyed what you have to add on. Why? That is why we're talking about this period, because this period is tense. But we have to maintain it. We have to hold it jealously. We love our country as the youths, as the communities, everywhere you are. When security is lacking, there is no development. When security, and things start small. Rome was not built in one day. That means something you do damaging, you are damaging yourself, because there are people, we've seen some countries that have really adopted such things of not being security conscious and of not being alert in the period where they are. We are seeing them suffering right now. But they didn't foresee what could happen after. They didn't love their country, but they thought they loved it. The love you have for something, you hold it jealously. But if you don't love something, you destroy it, and you wake up lately when you can never recover it. One person sang a song saying that something you have at a current, you just see it as it is nothing. But the moment you lose it, you discover it was important. Therefore, we have the security we are having. We just have to maintain it and increase on it. How? Working together as a community, living self-interest. Knowing that me to build up here, it doesn't need my brother to get away. No. I think I can build it when he's there. I can cause an impact. Then if you are complaining about the security, what are you doing as an individual? Because this security is not for the uniformed personnel. It is for all Ugandans.
That's right.
This security is not for the people. It is not for the station of Nansana. No, it is for all the Nansana people. They are affected. Therefore, if you leave it for the people in uniform, you are going to be affected the more. It is just a matter of holding yourself, comforting yourself, and forge life again, and see beyond what is on the ground. Now, you see this is a phone, but you cannot see what is inside before you open it. Therefore, you will have to say whatever you will have to say because of your thoughts. But in the actual sense, it is different. But you have an opinion to say what you want to say.
Yeah.
You have an opinion and no one can stop you. But is your opinion right? Is your opinion safeguarding anyone? Or is your opinion depending on you without minding the arrest? That is the consciousness we are talking about, and that is the alertness we are talking about. I'm talking in a broad way, but I think people are getting my point.
Oh yeah, sure.
Alertness in this period, think beyond. That whatever you are going to do, any decision you are making in this period, is it helping you tomorrow? Or you are looking at 1,000, or you are looking at 5,000, or you are looking at the bandwagon, or you are jointly covered by the face. You understand? Appreciate the security that is there and improve on that. Then you want even to destroy that one, then what are you going to improve on? Everything has a foundation. You can never build a house without a foundation. Never.
Have you made the interventions majorly on such? You do mention very strong points where people want to destroy everything that is there. And it will be hard, of course, for them to move on. So what interventions do you make for such maybe groups and all that? Because this is a period of time where we are going to see camps or groups stationed here and there. And if they oppose something, they could have their different ways of approaching it, and striking could be one of them.
Yeah, and that is what I'm saying. We are against, and we are not going to allow anyone destroying the peace of the Ugandans. We are not going to allow anyone destroy the peace of the people of Nansana. No way. Your selfish interest, your intention of illness will not affect others. We are not going to allow those groups, not at all. We are going to allow groups that are in line, groups that are registered, not waking up from nowhere and you're starting a group. You're starting a girl. You're starting, this is it. No, we are against that. And we are calling upon the community to join hands with us to fight that. Because if we don't fight it on the ground, on a starting point, it will become a problem when it grows up. Therefore, we shouldn't look at things in a light way. We are not going to allow youths that are bringing winner. We are going to allow groups that are accepted in the constitution of Uganda. We are not going to allow to campaign in a place where it is not gazetted. There are gazetted places where campaigns should be. We are not going to allow someone to do what he thinks he likes, yet it's affecting a Ugandan. Yet it's affecting the community. That one, we are against it. And we want the Ugandans to be alert in this. When you see something, suspecting something, alert us. And these people are stealing people in an unaware way. Why? They are coming in a way of campaigning. They are coming in a way of helping. They are coming in a way of organizations that we want to support this group, yet they are destroying that group. If you're working, if you're a youth, go. If you're at school, be at school. If you're working somewhere, go and work. Work for your future. Let's be wise in this period and secure the future. Let's be wise this moment and secure the future. How are we going to secure the future? By being alert, by being security conscious, by looking beyond our neighbors and see if we disorganize the community by such an action, what is going to be our repercussions. And we are calling about people, LCs, mentor these people. We are on ground, community policing, talking to the people. But again, we cannot do it in isolation. Police, we are doing our work, but we can't do it in isolation. We want to work hand in hand because the community knows more. The community have seen. They have seen what can befall. We are not allowing these groups. People are drinking from everywhere they want. It is a house. People are coming in and they are starting to drink. Numbers of people, they are starting to smoke. No, that is off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why have you found yourself, majorly police, why have you found yourself at crossroads with the opposition in most cases? Because we have seen little cases during general campaigns where the ruling party and maybe police forces have had issues so much. Why is it always the opposition? Is it that they don't follow rules? So what is the problem, and how are you going to address it this time round in the upcoming elections?
No, as police, we keep law and order, and we put in action what is passed. That means that the people that are standing in for any political leadership, they are aware of what they are supposed to do. If they deviate from what is said, we shall come in. Okay. We are not coming for anyone, because for us, we are there for every Ugandan. We are there for every person. We have no political parts. But if you do and deviate from the truth and deviate from what you are said to do, then we shall arrest you and we shall stop you. But if you do rightly, then you are good to go. And if you have good intentions, it is not based on your self-interest, then you have to do the right thing. We have no problem with anyone that is exercising his freedom, because we are in a democratic country. Everyone has a right. But is your right not affecting another person?
Okay.
Don't exercise your right to affect another person. Yes, if you're doing rightly, why should I come in? The problem is people just look at the top and they don't get to know the bottom. They just see police arresting because that is what they want to see. But they don't want to see the cause, the root cause of the arrest. As police, we are there to keep Ugandans in all parties. And it is accepted, because if it was not accepted, they couldn't be parties. That means the parties are accepted and everyone has a choice. But that is why we are talking about securing well your future. In that hand, you do something rightly, but how are you doing it? Every party has a right to campaign, but don't affect another. Do it in a right way. Tobera chana, you be a child. Why should you always be on an opposition side because you're an opposition? Come on. If they tell you this, do that. Don't oppose it. Because for you think you are on opposition, then you have to oppose everything. No. That is and people have not discovered that game, because people think, confession is power. Because whenever they confess that we are oppositions, that means they are going to do opposite things, and we have to arrest them because they are opposite. Yeah, we are not opposed. We are not arresting them because they are of opposition. We are arresting them because they are doing the opposite of what is said.
Okay.
Yes. If they tell you pass here, why are you passing there? Because in you think you have to oppose everything. No. The law has its cost, and the law has to take its cost. Therefore, you are not going to make me do wrong because you think in courts they are against us. No, we are not against anyone, but we are against anyone that does contrary.
Interesting. So campaigns do come a lot with so many things, majorly the rallies and all that. How prepared are we for these rallies? Because I understand they come along with numerous things. Some of them end in the evening and then later on. So many things could happen here and there. And also, looking at the crowds themselves, we have had so many instances, majorly, of lack of good control of traffic. Because these people have convoys, these ones are seated on top of the vehicles, and all those things. How are you ready to manhandle such?
That's why we respect all the candidates, and we ask them to work together. Let's not them work in isolation. Let them come and we table things rightly. We tell them that this is how it should be done. You have to, and they have the guidelines. Let them follow what? If they follow the guidelines, we are not going to have problems, because for them they know the truth, but they are again lying the people. Sympathetically, they want that sympathy votes. They want that sympathy. They are playing sympathy games, but they know the right thing. They know the right thing. They are not the first people to do it. Things have been done. Therefore, there is nothing new. Let's look about tomorrow. Yes, you have burst in, or it has failed. Then again, you have to live in that society. You have to live in that community. Then why are you destroying that community? If they have talked about the number and we have regulated the number, then respect that. If they have told you pass this side, pass that side. Because for us, we are on ground as police, and we are going to do what we're supposed to do, security-wise. And in traffic is doing their way. They're doing their work. Why? Because things are streamlined. They have things to follow. It is not just no. Electoral Commission has laid it well, and they have what to follow. We're asking them, we're arguing them. Let them stay in line. Let them not do contrary. Let them come, we work together. We are there to serve you. We are there to protect you. Our first mandate as police is to protect life and property. Therefore, our coming in any time, code or not code, provided there is a Ugandan that his life is being threatened.
Okay, that's very interesting. And then we also have a challenge where these mostly in the local areas. We have seen people coming in with public speakers, and they have a queue, very huge crowd of young children following them here and there. And yet this is a moment that can bring insecurity, because someone can want to kidnap a child, things like that. How are you? What is your advice to the parents when it comes to such a season of time?
That is why our topic is about security conscious and alertness.
Yes.
It is cutting across. We are urging the parents, a child of 9 years, a child of 10 years, up to 17 years, what is he doing campaigning? What are you portraying? Why are you failing your family? And you want the country to be maintained well, yet you have failed the family.
The family.
Therefore, let's do it with love. Let's not do it with biasness and with a ill intentions. These are your children. This is a one-day thing, or it is a one-year thing, but there are years to come. Mind about your children. And by the way, thank you for talking about being kidnapped. These days, children are being kidnapped.
Yeah.
It is on increase. We are urging your parents, take charge of your children. Recently, there's a child, and we did our part, and the child was recovered. But the child was, 2 years, was kidnapped. And this guy was calling, asking for money. But chancellor, we don't take it for granted. The child was recovered. But and there are many children that are being abducted. They are being... these days it is too much. It is cycling. It is going beyond. Therefore, parents, take this as a concern. Check on your child after time. Know where they are. Don't take it for granted, because children are being sacrificed in lies. People are taking children because they want money. For them, they don't want to work. That is the way they are doing things. Be self-conscious and be security conscious and be alert in this season. They are doing it a lot, so that they may be failed, so that they may talk bad about the government, about the security, about everything. That is the mission.
Wow. Thank you so much. Very important message there. Now, that is a call for you, the parent out there, to make sure that you are very, very cautious when it comes to having your children go out and run after these vehicles of sound, politicians and all that. It is a call that you keep them safe. But also, you've had very, very interesting highlights coming in from my brother here, Ssebuliba Muhammad, who has been taking us through what cautiousness, security cautiousness could mean, and your part as a citizen out there. Why would you burn down a building? Such questions have been coming in, and of course, realistically, you are not supposed to do such things. We are continuing with this discussion just immediately after the break.
Issues at hand. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. Issues at hand.
Welcome back. You are watching Issues at Hand, and yes, we are talking about security consciousness and alertness during this period of time, during this political season where things are up and down, people selfish interest, people splashing money here and there. How can we be very, very safe in this period of time? Now, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Ssebuliba Muhammad, is here with me, and he is the Community Liaison Officer for Nansana. So, Afande, yes. There are so many things we have discussed about already, and I wanted us to look at some of the unique things the public should look out for, majorly when it comes to consciousness. What are these things we can look out for and detect that this is not proper? Let me call so and so, let me call this police post, let me call this and this number. What are these things we can look out for, majorly in this period of time?
Yeah, in this period of time, those are the kind of gatherings that are not called for. There are people that are going to use that they are campaigning, kumbe, they are strategically positioning themselves to rob. Then if you see such cocoon, such a group, alert the police.
By the way, we have seen young men recently during the NRM primaries.
Yes.
They come in huge numbers and smuggle so many things.
You think they are part of this? Kumbe, they have their own mission, and it is biblical, because where the children of God gather,
even the other ones have.
Therefore, that is why we have to be conscious. Don't just see every group and you just embrace it. No, be conscious. What is the intention of these people being in this area? Inform the area police, inform the ROC. Because now people are going to use this, being that we are in this period of campaign, they are going to use this to rob homes. And you people, when you're going for work, lock your house. Lock your house. Don't think because you have neighbors around you, I'm going here, I'm coming back. No. If you're staying alone, when you're getting out, lock. And lock well. Because that's why I say, before we come in, it is you. You are getting out of the house. You're not crossing the house. You're going to the shop. But there is a distance. You're passing through corridors to reach the shop. You think that someone is like you. Therefore, let's be conscious on that. You have found groups. Be conscious on those. What is their mission? Communicate immediately. Inform the police, inform the local leaders around. Again, don't find things that are thrown somewhere, because people in this period, people want to show a bad image of what they are against. That's why they can sow something, or some people can even do bombing. That's why don't be so lazy to identify things. If you see some luggages somewhere, you are not understanding them, you don't need to go there first. Inform. That is what they call information.
People think they are going to pick gold, and
the way you inform, the speed on how you inform police is the way they will come in. Yes, and again, don't move late nights. You are moving at 3. You are alone. You are passing in corridors. You are a girl. You are alone. Don't give chance to the devil. Be wise. At what time are you moving? And again, don't board from anywhere. Young girls and young boys, there are stages. Cheap things are always expensive. Board from the stage, because every stage you have cameras there that can identify where you are coming from. Board from the stage, go where you are going, the destination. And however, if you get a problem, at least we shall come back from where you boarded from. Don't think that because you are boarding from when I board from the stage, they are going to charge me highly. But your life is more important than 1,000. Therefore, board from the stage to the destination. Don't be excited by everyone you find. When you are going somewhere, when you are going for work, children, when you are going to school, focus. And the parents, who are those that are picking your children at school? schools don't give everyone that is sent to pick that child. Let there be a card that for a child to be picked at school, someone has to present a card. And if that person is not the real parent, communicate again to the parent, even if he has come with a card. Let's be self-conscious. Let's be security conscious to that extent. Because that is those things that we ignore, those are the things that are going to hit us hard. People are going to abduct children of the people that are standing in for those candidates. And they're going to take them away so that they have their mission. Therefore, let's be, because when we are guarding Ugandans.
Yes.
We are not guarding parties. That is what we are talking about. Let us be self-security conscious and let us be alert in everything.
And speaking of alertness, these people that I did mention, these ones that are running on street, grabbing things here and there, how can businesses also be very, very alert in this? Someone has opened their shop and these people just come and hijack the shop.
Thank you for asking such a question. Of recent, people are stealing people in that kind. Someone comes, one comes, says, yeah, what is that, what is this? And another one comes in. In a trick of an eye, there are 4. And they are ganged on you because the first one that came was alerting the other one. After they gang on you, they steal you, they rob you. And another one, they can come and say, we want this. And another one will go to the other person and say, hey, you want it. Now you think, the other person will think, this one is part of the shop. And the person of the shop will think the other one is part of the other customers. And now the customer will give money to this one, and this one will give goods to him. Now this one will take the money and the goods.
Wow.
Oh, he will deliver the goods, and delivering the money, he won't come back. Now you, the person who has sold to the other person, you think the other one is paying the money, yet the other one paid. That is how they are doing it.
Oh my God.
Therefore, people of the shops, be conscious. Be so conscious. And again, don't allow people to stand at your shop in crowds without mission. No, that is your shop. It is a shop for people to buy, not for people to do KB there. Don't put seats for everyone at your door. You're putting there for what? Seats for what?
It is buy.
You're not selling. It is not a restaurant. Why are you putting seats there? Therefore, you are giving them room to plan on how to rob you. So be conscious. People are using this period to do things they want to do, and we are not going to allow that as us, the security people.
Okay. Wow. So how can people use mobile technology effectively in this period of time? Maybe reporting, maybe being very, very alert, because right now communication flies so fast through these digital devices we have.
Yes. We're using these phones, but again we have to use them wisely because technology is in a high peak. Don't give everyone your phone. No. Like I see people sympathizing with people. Hey, I'm lost here and I want you to help me. I call this person. You are giving that person your phone to call, but he's going to take every information in that phone in just a trick of an eye. People have done IT. They are good at computer. You are helping, but you are destroying yourself in the long run. Therefore, be jealous with your phone. These things are done on these phones so badly. Someone will come, will hike your phone, and you know that, and take everything, and communicate with your people, and do every shit. And even he will communicate with your phone to inform us about what is happening, yet is diverting us to reach where you are, that you are being affected. Therefore, if you're using this phone, be wise. And the people have you can be calling, yet the person has diverted every call. You are calling thinking you're calling the police to help you, yet you're calling another person. And in the long run, you'll blame police. Because people have gone into much technology. Therefore, if you're using this phone in a faster way, if you can rush there, rush there. If you can rush, if it is an emergency, and if you can call, don't call once. Call like 2 people to reach the information, even though you have reached the information, so that we don't contradict. Yeah, because sometimes people think I've communicated to you, yet I've not communicated. But in my thinking, I'm sure I did the communication. That is where things can go out of our hand.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So I would love you to give us some tips for us, the public out there, majorly in this period of time. How can we be security conscious? Those tips, if you can highlight them for us.
One of the way you can be security conscious, I believe in your community, you Nansana people, there are meetings. There are meetings that are called upon. Every village, every parish, they have a meeting in every month.
Okay.
Attend those meetings. Get to have a village card. That is security what?
Conscious.
Have a card of your village. Be identical in your village. Have the number of your LC. Have the number of your police in the area. Don't move in groups. Be focused at work. And if you are from work, go home. And if you have gone out, don't be alone. Those are the tips. And if you see people you are not knowing in the village or in the community in that period of time, report. Timely reporting is so important. And don't take things for granted. If things are stolen away from you, immediately report the nearby station. For example, there was a girl, they stole her phone and her television at home. And she killed that. She didn't report the station. Unfortunately, his phone was got where they robbed, and she was arrested. Why? Her things were stolen, she didn't report. But when they got her phone, they got it somewhere. How can you prove that?
No way.
Those are security tips. If anything happens on you, report. That is what they call timely reporting. If you do timely reporting, we shall come in. Now, recently, children go, they disappear, and someone takes a day without what?
Informing police.
But immediately that you have discovered your child is not seen, report. If you report, we shall do immediate investigation, and we shall get that child. But if you delay, that child, if you are to get him around in Nansana Yesu Amala, he might go to Busunju in that lagging timing. And schools have alertness at the gate. Those gatekeepers that are the security people that are on your gates, let them be trained. Let them have some skill. You go to a school, you just enter, and you are imagining what is he doing at that. Churches. At this point, you have a lot of people in the congregation, but anyone who enters the way he enters, no. That is why the Bible biblically says, be wise like a what? A little what? A serpent. Don't do things that God will help. No. God has given you knowledge. Use it wisely. Don't allow everyone. Those are security what?
Conscious tips, yeah.
Don't have gadgets that check. And you people allow to be checked. Because you might not be having a problem, but your neighbor might have a problem. You think, why are they checking us? We are for God. Do you think? No. Not everyone that comes with the same intention. Let those people be checked. And spacing. Don't squeeze those seats. Space the seats. have fire extinguishers, because anything can what happen. In all those Congo gathering places, have those fire what, and get lessons for preparations for anything that can happen. That is why we have a Ministry of Preparedness and what?
Disaster preparedness.
That means anything can what?
Can happen.
How are you alert? Those are the security tips. And again, have a number of your neighbor. That is why they call neighborhood watch. Neighbors around have connection, so that if anything happens, you can alert another. You can alert another, and we can safeguard our community working together.
All right. Very interesting. And maybe as we wind up also, would you also have a message to the aspirants? Because they are the main people in this regard. They are the heads of these camps everywhere. What message do you carry for them in this season?
One of the things I could tell our aspiring, as what? Aspirants and our honorables, that we love you. And we are there to give you security. But we want you also to help us keep our Ugandans safe. We support you, we love you, and being that you are Ugandan, we are mandated to give you security, and we shall give you security. But work with us. Let's have that working relationship together, so that you may reach your dream when you are going to lead a life. Other than coming, yet people are not there. Have the love for the people alongside your self-interest. We shall go together, we shall move together, and you will, by the decision of the people. Don't force things, don't fight us, don't talk ill about us. We are there for you. And if we are not there, you cannot make it in the public. Why? Because people are there with bad intentions. Therefore, I'm asking upon you, let's work together and let's have one goal, because we are all Ugandans.
Okay. And then to the public out there,
the public
who are going to be enjoying the rallies, the whatsoever.
The public, one thing I can tell you, secure your future wisely. In this period, this is a time when you have to look beyond self and look up beyond and see what is there and see what you want and see what was there and know what you want. Don't say things because you've heard them say things. Be analytical, analyze issues, and know that your parents are there because of what? Security, because of peace. You can never have money without peace. Peace first, and money follows. You can never have money in wars. You can never have money in destruction. You can never have money when you are not alive. Therefore, mind about your future. Secure your future wisely. That is what I can tell you as the community.
Okay. Bandwagon people tend so much to follow such groups. This one is in this camp, let me also go this, and there is a lot of misleading in that regard.
Don't join others. Mind about you. Know the test, have the test, and just know that what hurts another might not hurt you. Therefore, be so wise on what you follow and who you follow and why you follow. Because in a wrong run, you might lose yourself in following a person who will never remember you. Don't follow groups. Follow yourself and follow what you are seeing, and know what is good for you and your country, and look around the neighboring countries, and you will think wisely, and you will know that this one has his own intention and this one has his own intention. That 1,000 or 10,000 cannot secure your life, cannot secure your future. Don't move by groups. Know what is important for you.
All right, thank you so much, ASP Ssebuliba Muhammad, for such important information. Now, as we wind up, maybe if you can give us your very last remarks as we head into the next hour and say bye-bye to our viewers.
Yeah. Thank you, Family TV, for always giving us this opportunity to speak to Ugandans. It is really a wonderful thing, and I believe we are impacting many people. We are impacting the world, and we are impacting Ugandans in a positive way. Therefore, I urge all people where you are, families, your family matters, and your family matters when you are there. Therefore, what you sow in that child, you will reap it at one point. Guide your children well and guard them well. People of Nansana, I ask you and I urge you to always be in community meetings, be security conscious, alert us. If you see anything that is alarming, we are there to serve you. Come. Don't think that if you saw the other police officer and did work on you, that another one is there. There is another one that can work on you. Police is not for individuals, it's for the Ugandans. Therefore, don't mind about who didn't do right to you. Mind about another who will do right to you. I remain Ssebuliba Muhammad. I send my greetings to my wife and my children. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much, and we really appreciate the partnership we have with you, the police, and also the information you always keep giving us here is very, very helpful. And I believe you also out there have been able to grasp something, and I really trust that you're going to put this into practice, because one of the highlights I got today is, why should you destroy yet you have a vision of building? So you should just continue building, so that at the end you are building on a strong foundation, other than because if that is the case, then even after you, someone coming after you would also want to destroy what you put up, then they start their own lane. So it is important we just continue building, as the Archbishop always encourages us here. Well, I want to appreciate you for joining us this morning. My name is Luke Majumba. I'd like to have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. Stay safe, stay secure out there.
Issues at hand.